Bow! 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 Oh, fuck.
Oh god, I can't aim.
Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah.
I want me to start moving people in here?
Yeah, well, I mean, people who are playing Angels Fall first, because they were having a conversation in general push dot. I don't want to talk over somebody who's having a, conversation on whatever.
I'm trying to join you.
Alright, there will be a little lag when people join. Accepted. Move on. Passed in.
You need to enter password to join this game. Well,
BPL 12349.
Didn't even give me the option to enter the password, so I have to do this.
Alright, okay, yeah.
Look, it's Kilrain, the man who stabs clouds.
Yep.
Stab him.
I still remember the games I had in Space 13 where I got a message from a god who said that I must burn everything can be burned. So I ran around the station just burning everything.
Yeah, earlier today, guy said he needed a, guy came up to the chem desk and said, I need a, mix. Something to clean. My backpack cleaner's empty, and so I made a chlorine trifluoride mix for him. So he had a backpack-mounted flamethrower, and he says, and I mean, it was great.
Just gonna get everything clean.
Yeah, well, it was clean.
Bacteria can't survive that.
Yeah.
Some. Most.
Well, space bacteria, man. Wow.
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 Which one do you prefer better, the Empire or the
Empire?
Alliance?
Empire.
Well, the Empire.
For the Emperor.
For the Crab Emperor. May his tiny
For the-
pincers clack.
For the God Emperor of mankind.
No. Wow. No, I don't want to be. No, fuck. -5 votes. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
How did I get -5 points?
You met AI.
I wish to be emperor. Anybody but that guy. All right. Very well.
You have to teach them the ways of Zorg.
Oh, I always teach them the ways of Zorg.
You have the incinerator, right?
Every time I can, yeah.
What would you like us to do?
Let's...
We need orders.
Alright, I'm gonna take this little LAV. Alright, here we go. Whee! Fuck! Alright, I need some people. Only person in my squad is Kilrain.
Works for me.
Which squad? Alpha?
AIA, yeah, I'm in Alpha. I don't know where everybody is. I'm just driving around in a murder buggy.
Try and remember the button to...
I love these spots.
I see a murder buggy.
Hello?
Hello?
I can't see my squad mates. I'm scared. Oh, that's a cliff.
That would be why you've driven off a cliff.
No.
I'm disoriented.
I'm scared.
Probably can't see your squad mates because we're behind you right now.
Oh, alright. Look,
Why did they rebalance the main cost of shit? Damn it.
yeah, that sucks, don't it? Speaking of catch, there's a local donut place that actually cleans their oil.
Whoa.
Well, shit, I need
Holy
to...
shit.
Yeah, it's like where you can have a day-old donut and it tastes really good. Wow, I almost died. I need a repair.
Ah, crap.
Run!
Alright, Tex, I have a wrench.
Indoor buggy combat! No, that's not working. Fuck. You have a wrench, but where are you?
I'm trying to find you.
I'm driving around in this buggy.
I've been chasing Tex the whole game. It's an interesting experience.
I'm doing my best. Fuck. They have vehicles. They have people.
I saw kill.
Your best involves running into an IV, apparently.
I'm doing my best.
Damn it, I can't spawn anywhere. It's fucking me.
That might be because of your equipment. They reset profiles recently, so if you got old equipment setups, it won't let you.
No, it's the no points to deploy in.
Tex, I can repair you. Stop.
All right. I've stopped. Help me! Help me! I need help! Okay, once you repair this thing a little bit, get in.
Okay.
Being pushed back. Move back. Move back.
Alright, there we go. Fuck! Oh, I got him! Yeah, I gave him the old Detroit special.
Got you!
Oh, well, we're done.
It was a good run.
Fought hard and fought well in the end.
Alright.
Didn't matter.
Spawning at Bravo 2. Catch, one of these times you're gonna have to come down here and hang out.
Eventually.
I mean, depending on schedules, of course. Well, with your busy day as a business executive of the man with the largest penis in Maryland, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Remember when you posted that thing in the Legion, you were like, man with largest penis in Maryland? I was like, it's Catch! And you were like, no.
I wish. Well, no, actually, no, I don't.
No, like...
From what I've heard, it's not as pleasant as it sounds.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like saying you're the tallest man in the world. You'd be like, man, that'd be cool, and then you're like, wow, I can't go through any doors. That would be bad, all round. The enemy has gained a drop zone. No, we must defend and defeat the enemy, not defend the enemy.
Oh, yeah,
Don't do that.
Defend and defeat the enemy.
Destroy them with your laser eyes.
Roger that. Attempting to destroy. Oh, their drop zone is right outside of where I'm at.
Why don't you blow it up like a hero?
Well, because it's got a shield and a turret emplacement and...
What I'm hearing is excuses. When the Crab Emperor clacked, do you think he cared? By his tiny pincers, we must seek victory.
I think how he declares war, it just still like scuttles along and that stands like a little hole pointing out of the map.
Well, see, the thing is, I think the thing is it's as one of the fans pointed out, he said that it's like the Dalai Lama. They put out the possessions of the last Dalai Lama, and the first person to grab for the right one and put them on, you know, is the reincarnated person. So this emperor dies who's senile as fuck, and they say that basically I will be reincarnated and I will come again and blah blah blah, but they're fucking crazy. They're old. But lo and behold, they put out all of their possessions, and he's like, on a beach, I will come back to you. So they go to the beach, and they lay out his possessions, and this crab scuttles out of the water and like touches one of his things, and they're like, oh, it is him, he is back. So there's like the Emperor's throne room guarded by like 80 space marines in power armor, and then
It's just a crab.
there's like a crab in its tank. It's got the little
Zeppelin.
I was thinking it's sitting on the throne. It's got the little like treasure chest that makes bubbles, you know. In its little tank, and every so often, you know, they come in and they're like, Emperor, we need a direction on blah blah blah, and it does something and they interpret it. Because the Empire is so big that the bureaucracy runs everything. But All it needs is a nudge.
Wasn't it one of the Crusader Kings games where your ruler could wind up being a horse?
That is correct. There's a guy who did the whole replace the world with horses thing.
Did it work?
Yeah. It worked.
Well, more power to him then.
The rise of the equestrian lords. Alright, I'm gonna take Hover Shoe as a weapon. Hover Shoe, Hover Shoe.
Right, well, we got D.
Yeah, man, we're here to make war, not love. Stop giving them the D.
I can't give the D. They took the D away from us.
Oh, whoops.
I like this big ass cannon.
What big ass cannon?
There's a shoulder mounted like 20 mil airburst cannon.
Oh yeah,
It's an
that one is
anti-vehicle
fucking
weapon.
awesome. Yeah.
Badass.
I feel kind of boring now. I'm just using a gun.
Plasma gun is like having a cannon.
Yeah, the plasma gun, you can just set it to the high setting. Like, if it was a phaser, it'd be the cook setting. Phasers have a cook setting, right?
I
Almost
believe.
You know, there's
Burning is just extreme cooking.
you know, there is a code base for Space Station 13 in development called Space Station 13, like Star Trek. They've been having play tests. I may have to play on that.
Yeah, I would as well.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. And awesome.
Amazing, but all.
Well, no, I mean, you'll see all the promise in it, and then the player base will just ruin it.
Some things never change.
800 phaser shots to the face later.
I didn't know the secondary gun in these could have rockets.
Well, yeah, I mean, what would you want as a secondary?
Definitely rockets.
Yeah.
rocket.
Or the vehicle version of the heavy plasma gun.
I'm driving with my IFV.
Ooh. We got a big nasty boy shooting things.
If you hold down
like this
B,
cannon a lot.
if you hold down B and see the circular menu, the I'm sorry one is pretty funny. I'm sorry, unhappy face.
I need to leave the front lines because I'm fully out of ammo.
You're out of
I have
all
an
the
ammo
ammo.
box if you need it.
Oh god, there's a tank.
I have nothing left.
Where are you at? I've got an ammo box.
I'll just run back to the base. Wait, I have a knife.
Battle cry.
The wrath of the angry Britishman. Eat this like I would eat some pie, mash, and eels.
Please don't eat pie mash and eels. That sounds terrible.
I killed a man. Victory is mine. Should we get run over? No, please, Yamate.
Didn't that guy quit YouTube? Filthy Frank.
Yeah, he did.
I guess that's what happens when you're in it for the money, you know? Sooner or later, it just becomes not worth it. I'm in it for the stupid.
Stupid money.
Ooh, I like this whole dropship sequence when you get the tank.
But how else does a tank show up?
Yes.
Medic.
Just airdrop it.
Where am I, brother?
IFV for me!
Where the hell is B even?
It's in the northwest of the current fighting area.
Oh. Oh.
Is this sudden realization?
Yes. I've been going the wrong way.
Things happen. Ow. Someone shot me.
War is confusing.
War may also be bullets.
War is mostly bullets by weight.
Does fire have weight?
Maybe. I mean, plasma has weight, right?
I mean, there's certainly a mass involved. It's a heated gas.
Get in there! Catch!
Dagga, 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 dagga. Not going so good. They all have anti-armor weapons. All of them.
Yeah, I noticed they used them on my infantry.
That just means you need more armor.
I'm scared. Oh well, I got a tank now. They're dropping it in.
Right behind you, Tex.
Here we
Guess
go.
We're gonna convoy this shit.
I got the brand 9 carbine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Bum bum bum.
I got 30 acres, you've got 43, but I got a brand new gun bonus, and I'll give you the key.
Angland.
I see Outcast is a man of taste as well.
From my right, and I do have a plasma cannon mounted on my IFB, and if anyone wants to get inside, start shooting.
I like plasma cannons. Where's this?
I'd be directly by point E. Which
Is
was
this-
left side, fighting on the ridge. See, it's what looks like a gauchy gold APC almost. I have a little plasma to use.
I can use some help. I got a tank, but I need my secondary guy to fight these infantries.
Oh, vehicle, bring it out.
No.
Rifle plasma. Let's get some targets.
I see Seth over there.
What's the change fire rate button?
X. I think.
Alright.
Correct.
Correct. Noted.
Sorry about the weird drifting. I'm trying to make sure they don't get any missiles on us.
What the fuck just crashed in front of you, Seth?
Oh no. We live and let live.
What is that, a fucking fire hose?
Maybe. Oh, we're out of ammo. No, is that ammo? No, it's not. Oh, that's not for us to get. Did you make a terrible decision, vehicle?
Fight! Fight bravely!
Could you?
I'm up here to help. Ow!
There we go, not being up there. Oh, rocket ship. Ooh, boy.
That's not good.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Save me, Jesus! No retreat! I push you forward!
No, Commissar. Right, cover me. I'm gonna get out and repair.
Remember in like the 2005 chapter approved, there was the Commissar tank?
Ah, there we go. Right. Repairing vehicle.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, let's go!
Beep beep.
Wow, that was a nice drive-through.
Yeah, vehicle's back up, ready to roll. You've come to take your place, Tex. If you wish to return and repair.
Not a step back, comrade.
Well, just ran over like 4 of them.
Smash! Got one. God, I am taking a beating.
Yeah, they don't like you.
There should be some kind of a super shield countermeasure if you press Z, I think.
Yeah, there is, but it's very brief.
Yeah, it's the oh fuck run away button.
I gave up with push to talk, it was annoying.
Yeah, well, we're up here playing some Angels Fall First, so get in.
I'm in
gotta go
on
home.
You cyborg hamster.
only the best hamsters are cyborgs.
We fought
drink
so,
tea
we
and
fought
liquid
so
oil.
hard, my brother.
We tried. I'm too fucking sober, I can't shoot straight.
Well, you can fix that.
Yes, I can. And will. At my death. I have to earn my whiskey.
Is that the sounds of a working man?
Hi.
Who the hell is shooting at me? Yeah,
I don't know, some asshole.
be gone. Oh!
Oh, the English. Only able to fight so gloriously and with manners.
Tally ho, old chap. You
Damn
should
it,
push
and then-
forward for Queen and country.
Damn it, they're giving me all these fully automatic weapons. Where's the old Lee Enfield? I need a weapon of sophistication or made of bicycle parts.
Who do they think we are? One of the colonials? Don't know how to aim, throw lead down range? A true gentleman needs only one shot. For any number of enemies.
Mustache intensify.
How about
down.
you savages? Where are my cucumber sandwiches?
Like the English MRE, you like bust it open and there's like a perfect, pristine cucumber sandwich in there. Crust,
A dehydrated,
crust
dehydrated
removed.
cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll say. Crust removed.
Oh, of course. With only
And
the
of
smallest
course,
bit to hold on
and
to.
cut into triangles.
The tiniest of triangles. The smaller the better.
Oh god, did you watch Steve's 1987 video on the Boer War ration?
Yeah, I can't. Oh my god, I love watching that guy, but for the wrong reasons, because half the time I'm screaming, please don't put that in your mouth.
And he does anyway.
Yeah, or he'll like open something and he'll go, oh, nice hiss. And I'm going, this guy is immune to botulism. Like, this guy just is... This guy, you could take a blood sample from him, and much like Star Trek Into Darkness, cure other people's diseases by just injecting his blood into them. He is immune.
He's like Ozzy Osbourne, except it's botulism instead of drugs.
I remember seeing a thing with Ozzy Osbourne, and he's like, don't do drugs, and I was like, I can't, you've done them all. There are no more drugs. I love, like, on Ozzy Osbourne's show, they had to put a subtitles under him.
Do you blame them?
No.
That man talk?
Yeah, I recently found out that when he bit the head off that bat, he thought it was fake, and he was just so high that he didn't realize.
Well, I mean, you gotta admire the man's showmanship. That, and he can sing. He can actually sing. Like, you hear him go, Sharon! And then he will, like, actually sing like War Pigs perfectly. And you go, what? Okay, so what do you think the British Army ration of the 30th century is going to look like?
Cup of tea.
Like self-heating cup of tea, like it's
Yeah.
Biscuits.
It'll be a single cup of tea, but with all the nutrients that you need.
Yeah.
So it's like a ceramic cup, and you tear the foil off the top, and it self-heats to the correct temperature.
Yeah.
No foil. It'll just be there. A real British soldier will never spill his MRE tea. He will go into battle with teacup in hand and rifle in the other.
It'll be a tragic day, played in slow motion as the tea spills out of his backpack as he dies in cinematic.
Exactly that. It'll be the new flag. We will not let the tea fall. Rather than a flag, it will be a giant teapot.
What I thought would be funny is to have like a tiny little cube, like a bouillon cube, and you add a single drop of water to it, and it rehydrates to a piping hot cup of tea.
I want that.
Thank you, Nick. You've now given me a new drink.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to envision rations of the future that would be kind of cool and sci-fi-ish.
That will go completely the other way and just eat deep fried Mars bars everywhere.
The Scottish way.
In America, you cannot get a real Mars bar.
Really?
Yeah, so anytime English friends visit, I have them, like, they will show up with 2 days worth of clothes and 80 pounds of Mars bars. I will pay them.
Get Mars bars in Wegmans, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna pay Wegmans prices. You've been to Wegmans, it's like, yeah, I'd like to buy an onion, please. Oh, that'll be $18. Why? Well, here's the picture of the child that grew it. I mean, Wegmans has awesome shit, but if you buy a full grocery cart at Wegmans, you are poor. I mean, all the shit's tasty, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Wegmans is an awesome grocery store. If you made $1 million a year.
Sounds like Mark was
I'm trying to fix you.
I gotta get out. I gotta get out.
Like, I got a charcuterie plate at Wegmans. It was like $30.
Okay. There should be enough cover. There should be enough cover.
Okay, wait, we have 2 English people here. Okay, I need to ask a question when you have more than one English person here. This is how you determine if they're not really English. What belongs in a plowman's plate?
Ooh, plowman's plate?
Plowman's lunch.
Pickle. Yeah, so cheese, pickles,
some sort of pork meat.
You know, commonly, what, the pork pie, would you say?
Yeah, usually pork pie, cheese, and pickle.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
In America, often enough, they will come with too many terrible things, like, well, lots of other crap. Like, they'll put, like, apples in there.
Wait, what?
You can have apple, but apple and cheese is a staple. At least for us working class, you right?
How about pizza with pineapple on it?
Get out.
No.
Yeah.
Leave.
I will hit one button and the admins will remove you.
Only if there's a lady waiting.
You're
I have that right flavor.
Fruit does not belong on pizzas.
Okay, what about tomato sauce?
No, tomatoes are not a fruit. You know why? Because I'm an American and I'm allowed to indulge in alternate facts.
Oh god.
That's fake
Okay, we need to go.
news and you know it.
We're holding, boys. Good job.
And then,
In the corner there, but bad.
How do we get out of this?
We are
God.
So what
making them pay in blood.
So what is ketchup then?
jam. Or
Terrible for you. And not good.
Probably, yeah.
Despise ketchup. It makes everything taste like ketchup.
No shit.
I like Heinz beans with the tomato sauce.
The tomato sauce.
I always
Heinz
said
beans
to
are the
myself that if I ever was to go to visit you, Tex, I'd need to bring you just as much crap ton of stereotypical English things. English things.
This is as long as you can get
Cumberland
it.
sausages.
Oh man, we do have a lot of sausages here in America. We're not completely
But do you have Cumberland sausages?
no. Well, maybe it
Do you not
was.
Yeah, I've not had a sausage. That sounded a lot worse in like, coming out than it really did.
Phrasing. But no, I used to eat at this pub that was owned by an English family, and I would have the Cornish pasty for lunch with a pint. Occasionally, I'd have a Plowman's for like an appetizer. Drink a pint of Strongbow.
Ah, the most stereotypical side of the idea.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still even though it's maybe just mass-produced and stereotypical, it's still quite good.
Oh yeah, that is. There's a reason it's stereotypical. It's fucking delicious.
Because I've heard some people like, oh, it's not blah blah blah, and I'm like, fuck off, it's tasty.
Yeah, I'm kind of good. I do enjoy a bit stronger, especially dark fruits.
I was about to say that's one of my guilty pleasures. Don't let anyone in real life know.
I like the Strongbow with the golden apple. That one's pretty good.
This is interesting. It offered me a tank, and yet now I cannot spawn at all.
It was a trick.
We can't add full blade, and I'm gonna try and do anti-air future.
Whoops. I shot friendlies.
Same happened to me also. Oh, the tank. Well, not tank.
See, I like Strongbow. I like Smithix. I like Newcastle. I like
Boddington's.
Boddington's Pub Ale is pretty tasty. Wexford.
Ever had Hobgoblin?
Yes.
Foul stuff.
Yeah. I like. I don't like many bitters. I don't like many porters. I do like a good stout. I do enjoy a good proper English ale. I like the small ale initiative or whatever you guys are calling it, where all the local guys are getting into making their own ales like they used to in the Renaissance. Which is kind of cool to go to a pub and realize they made it there.
Or about 60 years ago.
Or about 60 years ago.
Well, I mean, come on.
I imagine that'd be exceedingly strong.
Well, it would not be ale at that point. It would be something. Someone's dog is barking and it scares me.
That's mine. I'm muting my mic.
Who wants a tank friend?
Tank friend?
I already have a tank, so...
But you could have a tank friend along with your tank. Your tank's friend, tank friend.
Yeah.
This is wisdom, you know.
See, that's why I don't like talk. You can't hear nice things like that from Tex.
This is wisdom. Tank friend, friend tank. The tank a friend of tank, tank, tank. Now look, we got a minute. Let's hold. Hold, boys.
What's that? Give up?
Hold fast, you dogs. Let them take no more steps forward.
We need to
Not
get
one
we need to
step
get the Legion to
back.
play Hold Fast again, because that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, did you just run over all those people?
I ran in there and then self-detonated my tank.
Yeah, Hold Fast is fucking hilarious. Napoleonic Warfare.
I've never heard of it.
It's Napoleonic Warfare shooter.
Imagine
That
Mount and
sounds
Blade,
amazing.
but put together better.
And yeah, it's fucking hilarious when the Legion starts fighting it out. PHW has fought bravely with many battles of the piano.
Piano wars continue to this day.
The wars continue. Who shall finish the unfinished concerto?
Hey.
Oh wow. I thought I killed a lot of
I did
people,
the
but PHW did twice my score. Good job, sir.
Jeez.
Yeah, PHW was fucking awesome, Jesus. I wasn't that far off, far a few tags.
Let's do...
PHW doing fucking work, Jesus.
And there's me right at the bottom.
Let's do
Oh, I did better
Ariga.
than bots. That's all I want.
Ariga. Ariga! Ayuga! Oh man. No, I like some English things. I think your Maj bar is like the perfect chocolate bar.
It is pretty good.
I like that. I've never had a fried one. I hear they're good, but not good.
I had a chippy nearby. I have a chippy nearby my university who knows me so well that I can bring in whatever I want and he'll deep fat fry it for me.
You know, most of them will do that. It's just they charge you for the privilege.
Well, of
No one
course.
doesn't, and he won't even question what I give him. I gave him a sandwich and he deep fried that.
Awesome.
Did he batter it as well?
Yeah, he went all out.
Well, that's the thing. That's science, right?
I can bring him anything and he would want to see what would happen if he deep fat fried it.
When-
I think
Did
the
he
weirdest
fat
thing
fry
I've
a
given-
sock?
When I was
I have
16
given-
years old,
I've
worked.
given him a banana.
Oh,
that was
that could be interesting, actually. When I was 16 years old, wow. When I was 16 years old, one of my first jobs was, no, God, I was 17. One of my first jobs was McDonald's. I worked at a McDonald's and I worked at a Wendy's, and I worked at them both at the same time because none of them would give me full-time hours. Nobody there was full-time. And, they have those little baked apple pies, and you're supposed to put them in that stupid little oven that just makes them kind of lukewarm. So one day, me and this other guy were the only guys there, and we were fucking off. And I deep fried the little fruit pie, and it was like rock hard. So we got into this pie fight, and we started throwing these things at each other, and one of them burst on his arm. It burst open. He almost had to go to the hospital. It was like napalm on the inside.
Related injury.
Oh boy.
And he said he would have been so afraid if he wasn't laughing so hard. Like, we were both just young kids, like, fucking off. And I mean, we had a good time. Like, we would just invent food items. So people, you know, you're supposed to sell food items, come through, and I'd be like, yeah, would you like to try the Mick quesadilla? They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, our newest quesadilla. And he'd be on the grill and he'd be like, fuck, now I have to make that. And so he'd make up in his head what it would be and make it for him and wrap it. And they'd eat it and be like, yeah, that was really good. So the next day people would come in and be like, oh yeah, I'd like one of those new Mick quesadillas. And they'd be like, what? And they'd insist, oh, I've eaten one before. And we'd be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, you fucking crazy person.
Sorry, got FK for a sec.
Fuck am I off command budget? How did it just fucking reset?
Yeah, everything just reset on mine too.
Same here.
Yeah, they've been having some issues.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. Grenade launchers, boys. This is a grenade launcher map. It's the ML something something.
Can someone explain to me, how do you deep fry stuff like butter? That stuff should melt.
No, you dip it in the batter first.
Oh.
And it creates a layer. Also, if you like freeze the butter, dip it in the batter and then fry it, it'll keep a shape. That's how they deep fry ice cream.
Ah, that makes sense.
You learn things.
Deep fried ice cream just sounds disgusting to me.
might be surprised.
It's actually really good.
I would be, honestly, considering it's ice cream, but this whole idea of it, almost doesn't sit well.
Turns out deep fried cotton candy is a terrible idea too, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
How would that work?
Because we were 16 and really fucking bored.
/ high.
Oh, I wasn't. I can attest to him, but yeah.
Wow, they were killing the shit out of us.
Yeah, it doesn't actually really fry. It just kind of dissolves, and then you're like, oh, that was boring. And then an hour later, this black sludge floats to the top.
You know, deep fried hot dogs aren't bad.
Ice cream sprinkles don't work out well either, but it makes a really interesting rainbow fuzz.
Right, okay, so you all get to deep fat fry one thing. In the entire world, one thing. What do you deep fat fry?
Eyes.
Did you say eyes?
Well, technically I said ice, but now I'm wondering if eyes was a better choice.
Yes, eyeballs. Just deep fry eyeballs.
What animal?
Any animal.
People.
Oh.
He means human eyeballs.
Deep fry a cockroach.
Crunchy.
Right, who's willing to give up their eyeballs?
Well, it's not about who's willing to give them up. It's who can you get them away from.
Wouldn't that be the same thing as willing, just with extra steps?
Perhaps.
This map is even more confusing than the last one to me.
Oh my god.
Deep fries the world.
Deep fry the world. I like... you know, I bet if you deep fried, like, a burger, it'd be pretty good.
They actually do that at the fair here.
At the what?
The state fair. They deep fry burgers. They deep fry fucking everything at the state fair.
So they do. So they what? They deep fried the patty?
The bun, the cheese, every fucking thing.
Everything.
Every damn thing gets battered and fried.
Okay, what state is this?
Kentucky.
Oh, alright. I can see that.
Yeah.
KFC. They would fry anything.
We will. And we'll buy it and eat it.
Reminds me of the Andy special.
Oh yeah.
Creation.
Yeah. Tell the internet people about the Andy special.
The Andy Special is a glorious creation by a small shop down here, which is a pizza. Where they, instead of tomato sauce, it's barbecue sauce, it's still got the cheese, and then its main bits is fried chicken.
I'd eat the fuck out of that.
It's fucking delicious. You just devour it. It's so good.
Yeah, work on Friday, the boss ordered pizza, and I accused him of being wrong on pizza math. For 5 people, how many pizzas do you order?
5.
5.
Yeah.
All of them.
1. That's what he ordered.
Fuck that!
That's incredibly
I
wrong.
can eat a damn pizza.
Yeah, so can I.
Well, wait, what size? So, I mean, around here you can order like a 40-inch pizza.
No, this is. I would say this is probably about a 16-incher.
No, you'd need more than 1, maybe 4, in case you got someone who doesn't eat that much.
Is your boss retarded, or was this just a lax in judgment?
I think this was a lapse in judgment, also followed by we had to send somebody out to get it, so you know.
That's already too many
No,
states.
I had to walk out the other day to grab 3 pizzas. I just carried them all the way home. Like that.
See, I like if I was gonna do, I don't know. The ultimate pizza to me is hard to define because you don't know it till you've had the perfect one. But there's one that was really fucking close. And there were 2 that were really close, and they were at this one pizza place in Texas. And it was like real meatballs, real big Italian meatballs that are about, you know, the size of golf balls. And they would shave them razor thin after they'd cooked them and put that on like a white pie with the Alfredo sauce.
Okay, I can see that.
And green onion.
Then you're awesome. Then again, I'm not a fan of onion stuff.
And that was really amazing. The other one that I liked was it basically had chicken parmesan thin sliced on a really good pizza. And I thought that was brilliant. I mean, I'm very when I first order from a pizza place, I will order basically I'll basically order just a cheese pizza. Just to see...
pepperoni first.
No, I always order cheese pizza just to see the quality of the cheese. Just to see the quality of the crust when I first order from a place. Then I will probably try a pepperoni. You know what I mean? Like, you try them with slightly more complex things as time goes on.
Fair enough. It's a little more scientific when I go about it, but yeah, fair enough.
Because I find that pizza has two categories. Like, even if you make your own frozen pizza, just, you know, really shitball pizza, and you half-ass it, pizza's okay.
Pizza's hard to fuck up, but it's really done a lot wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like if you order the worst Domino's from the worst, busiest Domino's there is in the United States, it'll still probably be okay, because it's pizza, and you didn't have to cook, so...
This is true.
It's not going to be great. It's not going to be memorable, but you'll be, oh, yay, pizza. You'll be slightly excited on it at some level. So I remember when you were a kid, and they had pizza day in school, and you would get that... yeah, and it would be that terrible fucking cafeteria pizza. It's like a rectangle, and it's soft, and it was just gross. But you'd still eat it, because, you know, it's pizza.
Man, you still got soft pizza? The fucking pizza here is like cardboard.
Oh, we used to use ours as frisbees, but we still eat it.
I don't know
This pizza's given to fucking like 6-year-olds.
I never ate pizza because we had the ability to get basically a fish and chips and a pint of milk for stupidly cheap, so I just had that.
Okay, what is the worst school lunch you can remember? There's a good question.
The Christmas school lunch.
The Christmas school. Okay. What part? Hold on. What part of England is this Christmas school lunch? We have to assign the blank.
London. It was southeast London, and we got some sort of mystery meat, which they said was turkey, that was paper thin, a really watery gravy that was closer to gruel, and roast potatoes that were boiling hot on the outside, frozen on the inside, and had a curious sort of semi-permeable skin on the outside. It was bad times.
All right.
Bad times.
Who's next? You have to say where.
Right, okay. This isn't really a school meal, but I think it should fucking count because it was a event for a bunch of colleges, and it was in Norwich, which is in East Anglia, and it was basically them doing a chili. Except they managed to make it so the mince tasted like nothing, so it didn't taste of anything. The rice they used was probably more like a good old pudding rice, so it was more soupy and you just sort of like swallowed it. It was more water-based than anything, so it was more you were drinking the chili than actually eating it. And it had no spice at all. It was taste of nothing, but I mean literally nothing. And I just sat there going, what the fuck is this?
Double plus ungood.
Like, how have you managed to take something which it shouldn't be that hard to fuck up? Even I can make chili, and I can't fucking cook for a damn. I'm the guy who managed to somehow set something on fire when boiling pasta.
Jesus.
I've done that.
Alright, who's next? Who has a bad cafeteria story? Nobody?
I can
bring. I had a salad in high school that was more grease than lettuce.
What?
How?
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
I really don't know. That was the slimiest fucking salad I've ever seen in my life.
So, a salad that was greasy?
Yes. Like, imagine, so you've got a burger, right? You know how you can have, or like a pizza, like from fucking Papa John's or something like that. I don't know, wherever. You've got the grease. You know what grease is. And then you know what a salad is. Now imagine the salad with the grease. It's exactly what you're imagining.
Sounds like they tried being fancy and put far too much olive oil on it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I do not know the answer.
That's really the only
That wasn't olive oil. That was just, fryer grease.
Yeah, they was like, we've got no olive oil, we've got no other kind of oil.
How do we
Fucking
cook the
Lou.
salad?
That's amazing.
Oil's oil, right?
That's amazing, but fucking horrible, man.
Yeah, my high school was fun.
Hey,
that's
Spoonie
a word.
joined.
Did I? Did I?
Yeah, Spoonie, we're talking about worst cafeteria lunches in your recollection.
I don't know. I didn't go to much school.
It's because you were one of them cool kids.
No, it's because I was a fucking idiot.
One of them
Same
cool
thing.
kids.
Again, one of those
Out in the
cool
field, hunting. You have to earn your food.
I remember all sorts. I remember a time of having the actual meal at the school. Like this one I remember involved a small thing that everyone was sort of hyped about. I can't remember what it was precisely, but as they sat down, everyone got their food and sat down. It was like they were excited about these, I don't know, these new like sort of like soft drinks they introduced to the school. And I was like, oh yeah, it's soft drink. And I was sitting there, I was like, okay, let's try their Coke. And it was the first time I drank Coke and was like, why have they made the Coke taste like gone off lemonade? That was a moment. In the end, everyone was having these really soft drinks, and I was just having pints of milk for a third of the price.
Gotta get your pint of milk, you milk drinker.
They reset.
You may call me a milk drinker, but I have strong bones.
Did they reset all the levels in Angel's Fall first?
Yes, they did.
Horrific.
God, I remember just school lunches being misery. Like, I would be like, no, I'm not hungry. And they're like, you have to eat food. And I'm like, I'd rather not.
My lunches were weird because I was the nerd who liked, so I was always the first there because I knew most of the teachers and they never really stopped me. So I just got to the front line, grabbed whatever was the cheapest meal, sat down, ate that, and live. That was me. That was my entire high school. And I enjoyed it. Because I look back now and every single person in high school was fucking retarded. Except for like the 4 people I'm still on contact with.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I remember when I was in high school, there would always be these speakers that would say, these are the best years of your lives. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Are you sure about that?
I think adulthood is the best years of your lives. This shit's stupid. Drive away from it. Wow, that was easy.
Now I can go to the liquor store and get not stupid things like bourbon. This is not the worst years of my life.
And then taxes.
Oh no, taxes.
Oh no, I make money.
Oh, terrible.
I can swear all I want and not get in trouble. Well, I don't know, YouTube still gets me in trouble.
YouTube fucking things.
Oh my god, I was told that I swore so much, my network was made aware of it. Yeah, I had to join a network years ago just to not get, like, shit canned on YouTube. Because that was that era of completely automated takedown hits. So you would have a channel and you'd have like 100 videos and 50 of them overnight would be, oh yeah, takedown, DMCA takedown, this is ours. And I mean, crazy stuff. Like you would have, or one of them was a country in Portugal saying that they owned the song Panzerlied that was public domain.
Yeah, that seems like wait a minute.
You remember the episode where you just swore and swore?
Yeah, there's gonna be another episode of that. Well, yeah, the episode. All the swears, all the fucks given of Colonial Marines.
Yeah, and you managed to get the God damn it, who was the other YouTuber? Made a
Well, Spicy Chicken God is going to do a cut of me swearing on one of them.
No, it was the other guy.
Boat Bomber.
No, it was the guy who made the Space Station 13 review.
Oh, Lord Mandalore?
Yeah.
He's in here.
He was the... Yeah, he was the one who ended the video, from what I remember.
Yeah, I got him to do a small cameo, because I try not to bother him. He's a busy boy, and he does a lot of stuff, and so I try not to bother him with stuff. He also, in my Christmas dump, he actually was in the credits for a few of them. I had quite a few guest cameos in the credits from other YouTubers. So if you watch the Christmas dump series of episodes, which is like 50 episodes over the course of like 7 days, I think, there was quite a few amusing cameos. Like Lord Mandalore did one where like terrorists had taken him hostage and they were making him endorse the Black Pants Legion. Boat Bomber did one as like Santa. Spicy Chicken Guy did one. I was just trying to get as many of the Space Station men's to do them. But I'm gonna do another Swearocalypse episode, except this one's gonna be edited a bit better. I'm gonna have one of the professional editor peoples do it, and I'm aiming to have a swear counter in it.
Oh,
I want to halfway through just start digging out of control and explode.
We've had some. I've done some insane things in Space Station 13, but the one I got in trouble for was swearing. Like they were like, "You have sworn too much."
How much is too much? Like, what do they have like the BBC censors with their swear graph?
Yeah, that still makes me laugh.
Is there a swear graph?
It's not quite a graph, but you're only allowed to say a certain amount of swear words per a period of time in a show. Yeah, dumb, I know.
Well, yeah, but see, here's the thing. That may sound dumb, but I understand it because it's quantifiable. You know, it's an X.
It's not subject to.
Yeah,
it's not subject to someone's taste.
Right, like, in America, censorship is determined by, literally, someone's taste. Like, there is a review board, and it's not known who they are, and they just basically go, I don't like this. Well...
Oh, we still have that as well. This was only for the BBC. But we still have our, oh, I can't remember what it's called now. But we have our own censorship board. And that is determined on someone's taste, but, yeah, it's... Don't like someone saying fuck, don't watch the program with someone saying fuck.
What I think would be hilarious is to have the Queen determine
it. One has decided that thou uses the term fuck once too many times. Through the tower with them.
What was funny is Brian Blessed actually talked about meeting the Queen. And she said to him, like, you say fuck a lot. and he just started dying laughing. And
he's a national treasure.
Well, yeah, and she's yeah, well, and she said that it's okay. It's a German word. It's a German root word, and entered in the English language in the 1400s. And you know,
she would know about that.
Yeah.
Being German.
Well, all your current monarchy is
German. I know.
I need German efficiency.
Oh no.
Our Germans versus their Germans.
Bring in the Habsburgs, we need the efficiency.
That's what was funny, is that when America lost the race to the first man in space, they said in a meeting, you know, how the fuck did that happen? And they said, well, their German scientists beat our German scientists. Poor Werner von Braun. He's like, I aim for the stars and sometimes I hit London. Oh my god. Look, it's Baby Grand. I wonder what's going on in his background. During a whole SCP round, he was a commander trying to give people orders, and his brother or sibling or whatever is playing the piano at full fucking bore, so every time he turns his mic on...
Sounds like there's an ice cream truck rolling down the street.
It's just this out-of-tune piano. Moonlight Sonata.
It's actually the next SCP uncovered.
Honestly, I hope they add the zombie virus.
They already have a character that makes people into zombies, though.
Yes, but I mean, this would be a different way of doing it. You wouldn't have. It wouldn't be the same transmission.
You talking about the zombie virus that turns people into like massive piles of meat?
Yeah.
Brain spiders. we need brain spiders.
We do.
They need to put in the
crabs.
or the SMG that fires teeth.
Yes.
Or the lizard that can imitate the voices of others. So that way the SCPs can talk to people.
I like the bacteria that make H-bombs in the ocean.
What?
I haven't seen that one.
The thing is in the 200s. I tweeted about it on my Twitter, so I was reading it on the train. There's an SCP that assembles, it extracts from raw materials in the ocean, heavy materials, explosives, otherwise, and it builds H-bombs, and when they're done, it detonates them. And so, every so often, there is the appearance of a massive H-bomb nuclear test somewhere on the planet, and it causes this huge panic. And it's just bacteria that do it.
And here we were thinking it was like North Korea.
Yeah, and it's at sea in the ocean, so there's just these giant thermonuclear explosions every so often.
Yeah, all these things happen.
The wonders of nature.
Yeah, and they talk about trying to kill the bacteria, and every time they do that, the bacteria abandon that area and then start doing it somewhere else, which may be close to land, and freak people out. This you will be exposed to this in the Legion over time for quite a while.
Yeah, can you have a piano icon instead of a mic one?
His next challenge is to like communicate with only piano keys. Go full close encounter.
Hey, Shy Guy, ask if your brother can play The Entertainer by Scott Joplin.
Alright, let me check. You can't play it.
I'm disappointed.
Ooh. I'm sad.
That's what quitters say.
Call me bastards? Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. And then just gets steamrolled by a piano.
realizes that his brother just KO'd him across the fucking piano.
Just slamming his head in the top of it. But we don't know. It's
strange to say something.
Is there an epileptic warning for ears?
No.
That'd be curious.
Hypersensitivity.
And that person who's running away, I can fix you.
So are we playing the new release of the MechWarrior Living Legends?
I don't know. Right now we're playing Angels Fall first. I might do other stuff later.
Okay.
So after this game and eliminate all of this, I'm probably going to head up and finish off my literature review because that needs to be done tonight.
Holy shit, we're playing the Living Lemon at Angels Fall first.
Yeah, currently, well, we got the BPL server up.
Living Lemons.
Motherfuckers!
as many people as you want.
So long as it's 5.
That's, you know, I was talking about that at work. We were talking about like what chrome-plated balls you had to be a champion of industry back in the first half of the 20th century. Were just the Model T. You can have any color you want so long as it's black.
I know, right?
I would like some options. I bet you would, you faggot.
Fucking communist.
You know what you can have? Nothing.
You can have black.
You can have a black car with 4 wheels.
You fucking too, don't you?
What's the password?
BPL 1234-9, I think.
Yep.
So, Tex, would you do the Tiny Railroad Baron?
Yes, I would do the Tiny Railroad Baron if that was a possibility. For those people who don't know what Spoonie's talking about, he said if there was a museum where you could ride a tiny steam engine and smoke a cigar and drink bourbon,
well, fuck yeah, it's
in,
the best
in a
decision ever
full
made.
in a full waistcoat with the top hat and be a tiny railroad baron, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why would you not do that? That's a fantastic fucking dream.
I mean, half the effort of a real railroad baron.
And only a quarter of the corpses.
Yeah.
But then why bother then? You're only gonna have a story for corpses, you're not doing it.
Is it the wrong password?
It is BPL 12349. All lowercase.
I was trying to ask you something. Why do we password BPL server?
I don't know.
People can't get them.
Protect people from us.
Keep out the peasants.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the game is pretty fucking dead, so...
You and your facts.
I don't know, I just think it's kind of...
It makes me feel better. It's like having a life alert. I know no one's gonna show up.
I mean, it did kind of explode again after you done your first video on it.
Well, even now, like, you log in at any time and it's like... It's fucking dead. There's like 5 people. I think like the most I've ever seen outside of BPL games is 5 people online.
Yeah, but we like it. And it's for
I
us.
saw about 20 in at one point.
Oh my Jesus Christ, why is the fucking command set to 0 again?
I don't know what happened with
I
that.
said the same thing. I lost my rank 20s.
I had ranks the last map, and I now have 0.
What?
Yep.
Mine are fine, but last time I played, they weren't. Maybe rejoin.
Is friendly fire turned on?
I don't remember.
No.
I mean, I could start shooting these AI here.
Just smack text and finds out.
It's for a lot of bots have gotten stuck on the map.
No, friendly fire is off. I just shot someone 4 times in the face.
Oh yeah. I unloaded half a drum into someone.
I am Grenade Man's.
Oh, the grenade launcher is awesome on this map.
Oh no, I'm just lobbing grenades.
Also awesome.
Just remembering the time where I made acid grenades and FS13 and blew my arm off.
I burned the whole shuttle down today.
Classy.
I don't know which grenade it was. I made like 5 different grenades, including one that was just thermite and foam. So use that in conjunction with an incendiary grenade and you melt everything.
It's sort of like a game.
No thermite and meth grenade yet?
I'm still trying to figure out how to do a nice meth aerosol. I did make one aerosol chemical grenade once, and the server, it basically showed everyone clutching their heart and dying. So everyone had a massive heart attack and died at the same time. Which I guess is technically a success.
Whatever you want to put it. Anyway,
Have you tried pumping it into the air system yet?
You cannot put chemicals into the air system.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the
After
code
you
does.
actually tried.
Yes, and the chemicals don't work like that, but it's not hard to set a fire that burns the whole station down from Atmos. It
But
really,
have you tried, wait, have you tried putting the meth into an air canister and plugging it into the air system?
it will not work. You cannot spread chemicals via the air system.
Have you tried in the base station?
Chemicals count as a
It
gas.
does not matter on any station. The code will not work with it.
Huh, weird.
Make me sad.
Anyway, sorry about the loud piano. I know I got enough.
We love the piano.
Oh yeah, there's a new
We
guy.
win!
What he's saying. The difference is that the chemicals like meth and such do not go through the atmospheric system, because the atmospheric system is only made with like nitrogen, water, or water vapor, oxygen, and plasma and all that.
Hey, isn't there a new guy in this voice chat right now?
There's a few.
I'm one of them.
Hi there.
Hello.
I've probably already introduced myself with the cacophony that was my piano.
Oh, I said I need to finish my list.
As you can see, the echo is...
I'll see if I can get Shogun 2 running text, and we can have a game of that sometime.
Alright.
Gentlemen around.
We should play LaCroix, because we're on the
La
offensive.
Croix? Thought you were French Canadian. You should know that.
I am. LaCroix. LaCroix.
Yeah. Fuck space. Space is shit.
Isn't
Whatever,
that
man.
like a
Some of them are
breakfast
good.
food?
Well, I can be the judge of your accents, right?
Yeah, Frenchie. Out French
Toi,
him.
tu sais tabernacle.
Quand tu dis ça, c'est stupide maintenant qui a...
English.
Speaking in tongues. Call the chaplain.
Well, I mean, you put up a good impersonation of a French Canadian, but if you can't say tabernacle, then that will be
Wait,
good,
how's this?
I'm afraid.
Tabarnak.
I
don't-
Yeah, it's
not a
it's not bad.
Okay, let's see how French you can make it before the map ends. All right.
Tabarnak.
Bon sang de tabarnak.
Tabarnak.
He sounds like a robot.
He does. Tabernacle, destroy all.
I can already feel my arms lifting for surrender.
Apply destructo. Clamps to forehead.
God, my French is fucking bad. It's a
Oh
miracle.
god,
in passing.
what is it? The
We're standing by waiting for orders.
Tex did it all. Tex, you did it all during your Factorio playthrough. The mechanism.
Oh yeah, it conducts.
Yeah, but that French.
Oh. Absolument. Oui.
Absolument.
Ils sont notés.
That's all I pictured in this moment. Just that,
It is
like
noted.
tone of voice, but French accent.
C'est noté.
So, this new mod, Fallout New Vegas. It's like a big DLC mod.
All right, boys. Here we go into space.
Sorry, one sec.
You say that, I remember there's someone making Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4, if I recall.
Yeah. But this is mod called New California, so it's like a prequel to New Vegas.
Oh god.
And it's actually pretty good. It's its own story.
All right, here we go, boys. Nuclear combat, toe to toe with whoever these guys are.
Bastard.
The crab eaters. Oh, have we told the new guys about who our emperor is?
The Crab Emperor.
God, yes. I was here for the last conversation about Crab Emperor.
That's good, that's good.
Crab
Looks like crab, tastes like emperor.
I've only been
This
here.
is a stupid idea that the crazy idea that you have this crap that somehow inherits all the Emperor's power.
Yeah, well, in a imperial bureaucracy, whoever is actually sitting on the throne, it doesn't matter anymore. It's how you have Chinese dynasties that go through like 4 or 5 really bad rulers in a 20-year period. It just doesn't matter because you have a bureaucracy that fundamentally runs the government.
And the emperor's a figurehead.
Well, yeah, they are the authority, the divine authority from which all other authority comes.
It's just that.
Yeah, I mean it's that whole divine mandate thing.
In this case, we have a very pincy.
So you have an inner circle that is of course very loyal to the Emperor, but in all truth, whoever the Emperor is, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it is a dumb idea, but it's funny, and that's what I'm going for. How's your tabletop game going, Seven?
It will be playing the season finale in a couple of days. Not in a couple of days, in a couple of hours.
Are you blending something in the background?
No, that is the sound of the RSM 7.4mm autocad.
Oh.
Does it
Yeah, sounds like a fucking blender.
Yeah, they generally are. They're good for shooting down fucking dropships.
I did not want to drop little sticks.
So what's happened in your game so far?
One of the civilians murdered another civilian, and we're trying to work out why. We found a B-2 stealth bomber buried under like a 150 million year old piece of ice, and we're trying to work out why. And one of our players is a traitor, but no one else knows that yet.
Yeah, I think part of the BPL is we're currently doing this D&D game. That was fun. That's what it got for.
Yeah, Gates, Bean, and Deep Fries and Hands are all in my game.
And Zen, and Fred, and Floss.
No, none of those guys are in my game.
Oh, not that game, no.
Well, Goat's running a Dark Heresy game, and I've been in that one every session for months now.
Jealous.
It's quite good.
I just want to play any kind of D&D.
Well then, why don't you join my fucking Eclipse Phase game when this one ends?
Because I don't know how to D&D, so you'd have to...
D&D is stupid easy.
Okay. Put it this way, right? Out of the 8 people who I initially recruited, 6 of them didn't know how to play the game.
Yeah, a good DM, someone not knowing how to do it, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, there were 3 of us who had a good experience in the system, really.
Well, plus, it's a 5th edition game?
No, not the game that I'm playing is not 5th. I don't know what the other D&D game is.
I was gonna say, if it's 5th edition's fucking stupid simple to learn.
I prefer 3.5, but I need a mighty neckbeard DM for that.
And you should just go and play my fucking 2E game, but that's not that. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, that game is like fucking rocket science.
Oh god, I hate THAC0.
What's mine's a hit rate? You take your agility, divide it by 2, plus your armor, and then you find the square root of that, and you multiply it by the enemy's accuracy minus their weapon type. What? My brain.
3.5 worked alright.
Wasn't 3 kind of fucking apology for 3 though?
3 was decent, 3.5 enhanced on it. Pathfinder is kind of like 3.5 plus enhancements. But depending on, because the thing is that Pathfinder had a very generic game world. So a lot of people I know use Pathfinder rules and incorporated their favorite splat books and then applied that to Faerun or Ravenloft or whatever.
I feel like I'm currently dying right now.
One at the dropship.
Oh yeah.
So I have a question. This D&D game that you're running, what kind of D&D is it? Standard, is it Warhammer?
That's not D&D, we're running a game called Eclipse Phase. Similar RPG, just a very different setting, and the rules are different.
Okay.
It's a futuristic setting, post-apocalyptic, but not like post-apocalyptic Fallout. More like, you know, we still have all the high tech and the ability to make high tech. It's just 90% of the population dying.
Oh, okay. So, no.
We had this really cool idea on Earth that we would make these super intelligent AIs, and they went Skynet on us.
Seems legit. Sounds like a party.
Yeah, and well, most of the people in space were okay.
That seems to be a running theme. Let's make super intelligent AIs. Totally won't backfire.
Make me think of.
It gets even better when you realize there are factions in the game who basically want to somehow accelerate themselves to be on the same level as those super intelligent AIs.
Can't beat them, join them.
Like, yeah, you know, we want to become these things. Also, at some point, aliens turned up and basically told us, 1, do not fuck with Stargates. 2, do not fuck with super intelligent AIs. We're like, well, since we already broke the second rule, we're just going to go ahead and break the first one anyway.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah, I mean, if you've already crossed that finish line, I mean, come on. 7 even used me as Randolph P. Checker's Rogue Trader in one of his games.
Hi, in the Rogue Trader game.
How's that going?
That is currently on hold because one of the players is deployed, so we're in the wait for him. Gotta go do army man things.
Yeah, you know, empires don't defend themselves, bud.
Speaking of armies, Armor 3 is free for this weekend.
It's a shame it's not like free forever.
It's a shame that when it's not free, it costs $1 jillion fucking dollars.
Yeah, and all the mods.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it went on sale occasionally, and then I would fucking buy that shit in a heartbeat. But as it stands, it costs $1 jillion.
Like how much? 50, 60, 80?
Like 60 New Zealand pesos.
For what now? I wasn't paying attention.
The new armor.
And what is that in Canadian?
Probably like 120 Canadian. No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What costs that much?
Armor 3
in here.
Oh, cool.
New Zealand are expensive.
We're boarding their shit. Let's break it. Task, follow 7. 7 is dead.
Tex, I will join you once the game is installed. Unless you decide to end playing it.
Well, I usually play for an hour or 2 when I do one of these, so my render time isn't like a week.
This squad's objective should be to hit a E, unless you haven't been on the ship yet.
Tex, you said you're in a Dark Heresy game. Have you ever played Black Crusade?
Yeah, didn't I just couldn't find the same sort of fun with it.
Who was it who wanted to play an EP game? Was interested in playing an EP game?
That was me.
Cyborg Hamster, Englishman's.
I'm an Englandman.
I just sent a message to remind myself that I need to send you the details of it.
Yeah, I mean, in the Legion, we have quite a few people who do tabletop, and we have games for pretty much every taste, so...
And we just had an English guy leave our group, so we have room for another one now.
He limits...
Yay, I'm a replacement.
Yeah, Commonwealth countries limit their input of English.
Alright, that was fun. Till later.
Has anyone got one of them shield devices?
Does anyone have ammo?
I have a shield device.
I would have ammo or a med pack, but
yeah, you and me both.
We've had some problems.
Oh, never mind. I have ammo. I have ammo.
There's no ammo in health. There's ammo in health by the entrance here. I made the AI drop it.
Alright, well, there's ammo sitting over here, too.
Over budget on my backside, you cur. There we go. Who needs a pistol? No, I'm still over there.
Try using the A420.
I want a minigun.
Shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun's awesome. Revolver's not bad.
Minigun acid ammo.
Acid shotgun.
I have to go
Is acid really useful against infantry?
Yeah.
Because it goes through all the armor.
Is that the last boarding objective in this match, or?
Yep.
That's
So
why
there's no
it's
reason
shit.
to use fucking option. Ramming speed.
Also why this one's been so hard to fucking clear, because now it's just like all the AI go to one place.
Grenades!
Run out of ammo, just run at him with a knife. It works every time.
Goddamn, PHW, you're a brutal man.
Does the knife just insta-kill or what?
I killed about 6 of them with it.
PHW
Onwards into the bridge! We shall make them rule the day they decide to stand against the Empire.
His
Keep on overheating.
the crackening of his little pincers.
Have grenades!
Oh, the Crab Emperor!
Hold, brothers!
May his crustiness maintain for all eternity.
Fight bravely!
I shall cut all of them. I'm out of ammo.
Barely holding, there's a bunch of them here.
Got ammo right here.
Give me an
I am dead.
We win!
Huzzah!
By the Crab Emperor's clackers of clackingness. Let's do the fortress.
Shame they patched out the voting bug.
Yeah, and so they patched in fucked up levels.
Hey, you can't fix everything now. That would be crazy.
I mean, at least it's no longer a mod for one of the Unreal tournaments.
Yeah, they're getting there slowly.
Whenever you work on the Unreal Engine kit, you can import any Unreal Tournament stuff. It gives you Unreal Tournament free. If they forget to remove the assets, you can just type in the console to load up all the Unreal weapons.
That's cool. But so this started off as a mod for Unreal Tournament 2003, I think it was.
Unreal Tournament is great.
I love that game. The classic one was the best one.
It's like there's also a really cool Unreal Engine game called Tower of Guns, which is basically a FPS roguelike.
I've only ever played the 1998 version of Unreal Tournament.
What the fuck?
The one with opposing worlds.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that one. That was
Wow. Wow.
Brother eventually found out that there was a cap for how many mutators and maps and such you could add, and then found a mod to increase that said cap.
I like big head mode.
He also eventually found a mod to change, well, rather add in the multi-core support, I believe. Because prior it only used one core for processing, and that was really terrible because of the how much like just straight up mods you could add into it.
LAV, who wants a gun?
Dibs.
Okay, push me.
Double gangster.
I get a buggy doodle doo. Fuck. Doodle doo.
Guys, do you find any map bugs? Hit F2 and it brings up your grid coordinates, then hit F12.
Here you are.
Take a screenshot and send it to the devs.
Onwards to victory and crashing.
And running over half their
There's gonna be a
team.
shitload of that.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Wait a minute, we're ending?
Come out there.
We are defending. Ah ha ha! Crunch. Oh shit, that was effective.
Oh shit.
Magical.
Everyone loves magical Trevor.
So does anyone have the cap to be able to carry like C30 or anything?
I think I do.
Then we should go kill some dropships.
Oh, that's less than good.
Oh god. They've emptied us. No.
I'm driving right by the dropship right about meow. Just doing a drive-by. Almost died. Running over people. Crunchy crunch! Wow. Who knew that being an asshole and violent at that was effective?
Well, I've got a cannon. I don't know. Is that the C30?
Big shoulder mounted airburst?
Yep. I have one. I just can't get close enough to use it.
Close enough. You don't have to be close.
I mean, within like line of sight with all these damn hills.
Tex, it's almost like this is war.
Nice.
Flatten. Looks like they got 3 dropships. I need repairs.
He needs healing.
I need healing.
Out of mana.
Here I come to wreck the day.
I just ran over 3 people.
Yeah, I just watched that.
I'm a terrible driver.
Or a great one, depending on what kind of game you're playing.
Does anyone want to play, does anyone want to hop on my IFD's turret?
It would really help if some people could, you know, kill these infantry so I can murder that dropship.
They keep coming
I
out.
someone in my turret, I can,
Good.
Ah!
Be gone! Shit. I am
Tex,
dead.
want me to heal you?
Stopping.
I have corrosive rounds in the turret, Killer. So.
Ooh.
H2, if you want to get in, we can rampage the battlefield, baby.
Shit.
You're not even at half health yet.
Don't worry about it. Health overrated.
Alright, you're at half health. Let's go.
Did Vulcan turrets get buffed recently? That thing just fucking turned me to taste.
They do seem powerful.
Wow! Bow! Bow! Oh, fuck.
Oh god, I can't aim.
Don't worry about it. Look, there's their dropship.
Okay.
I'm firing on one of them.
Gotta maintain speed, otherwise it'll just disintegrate you. Oh shit, we got EMP'd! We got EMP'd! No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it. I'm gonna die. Fuck, gotta get out. And murdered.
Does anyone remember what the range is on the C30?
No.
Far enough.
No, crap.
Yeah, I'm firing on dropship A1.
Destroy it.
Oh god, I'm on fire.
They got 3 dropships out there, boys.
Come on, you stupid AI, pick me up.
Coming, outcast. Oh, never mind.
Nah, you might want to because this AI is stupid.
No, I died on my way there.
Ow. Someone's
that's
got
Wow.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. And I'm dead.
They're launching grenades at us.
The AI are unusually competent.
Why does an underslung rocket launcher cost command budget?
Because you have to convince command you're not gonna shoot yourself.
Have you played
That's
Colonial
believable,
Marines?
actually.
If you've played Colonial Marines, I mean, you've sat in the RO line.
Unfortunately, I haven't yet because I'm a pussy and I keep worrying about fucking things up.
Well, don't worry about it.
Have you?
Or be honest with yourself here.
Look. Just follow the rule of Randolph P. Checkers. Never let incompetence get in the way of fun.
Fair point.
And always step in front of people who are firing guns.
Yeah.
Shit. We're losing B.
Yes, we are. They're actually competent. Holy crap. I'm running to B. I'm almost there.
I'm gonna try to
AI.
fire over there.
AI have B clear if we can't shoot the fucking thing.
Got it.
Attack the fuck, that was close. 1 dropship down, 2 to go.
Good work. Good work.
Alright, which one are you going for next? I'll come with you.
I'm gonna hit A1.
Time to make Fort drugs and medicine.
We need to. They've obviously re-dropped it again.
Oh, there's an IFV just up from B.
Nope. Looks like they got drop zone 2 and 3. That's all they got.
Yeah, we took out A1. Did they?
Yeah, it's just landing now.
God damn it.
A1, yeah.
Fuck. Get down there and blow it up.
Running a bit low on ammo.
Where are you low at ammo? I can fix this.
On the hill facing A1, but I'm moving back to the tower at B. Shit.
We're holding the line here, boys.
Alright, ammo box down at the first level on the right of B.
Oh, they are way over here now.
I'm also throwing a couple up in the upper level too, specifically one right at B, so that probably would have been a smarter decision.
Ah. Sweet.
We can win this, boys. I believe in adequacy. And don't be afraid to try Colonial Marines. Yes, they will ban you for your incompetency.
Really? I've not been banned yet.
Well, it has to be pretty extreme and unapologetic.
Why is everything reset to 0 again?
I don't
The
know.
game hates us.
Challenge mode.
Game hates fun. Confirmed.
I mean, so far my incompetency's only really affected myself, as in setting myself on fire.
No, they're fine with that. The self-immolation, self-degrading incompetency is okay. It's like if you play as Doctor but you don't know how surgery works on Bancode.
My favorite was the doctor who got point because he made, what's that drug that speeds you up?
Meth.
It's not got that on.
No, there's a speedy drug. Yeah.
Anyway, he made a load of that and he put it all in a beaker. It's like, I just set the withdraw amount to 5 so everyone can just take a sip. It doesn't work like that, so everyone were drinking these fucking things of speedy drug and just collapsing in the dropship before the round had even started. Like half the fucking Marines died because they were drinking liquid off the floor.
I remember I had that one of the admins gave me the they wanted me to drive the narrative because they were like, oh, you'll roleplay, and I was like, fuck, and they gave me the drug, or no, what was it? It was the stuff that created zombies.
Oh, when you
I remember this episode.
Yeah,
yeah, when you oh shit.
Had,
the liaison.
Yeah, and I was like, Funtonium. And I was just giving it to Marines literally at the start, and they were all chugging it.
And then sort of like 10, 15 into it, they was like, yeah, just so you know, don't just give it out to random Marines. You're like, oh,
A bit late for that.
yeah. Oh, I love that one.
Super Funtonium.
You ended up having a standoff with the commander and like the command staff and security. Oh. Really good. Didn't that come out round about just before Christmas?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Christmas dump was a shit ton of episodes.
Good favorite of mine's one where he finds out he's a robot.
That was terrifying. I was like, well, let me just check my pull. I don't have one. Crap.
Oh shit!
I mean, the amount of RP that happened in that one was like, wait, that actually happens on fucking Colonial Marines?
Well, it does in the right people's hands. Like, if you just gave that to a random person, they'd be like, oh, cool, I'm an AI, and then go around and kill people. Oh, I don't have rules? Oh, I can use guns?
Dropship A1 is nearly down.
Good job.
Who wants to drive, like, use my grenade turret?
I have no other alternatives. I am out of ammo.
Stab them.
What's your name and I'll pick you up.
Oh, that's an IFV coming up behind us.
I can't.
IFV coming from behind B.
A1 is nearly dead, but we need to push the point before we actually destroy it.
Oh god.
Wow.
You have no orders.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Shit. Shit. Fuck.
Oh, PHW's commander this time.
What do you want, old PHW?
What do I want? I want you to murder everything.
It's so hard to drive in this game.
What does the Crab Emperor demand?
Blood crabs.
Fanyuns.
Tex,
Huh?
Yes.
Bouncy.
you remember that time when you overdosed yourself on coffee and killed yourself on the bridge of Almayer?
Yeah.
Okay, we should be able to... Can you bob it?
It was patched out.
Yeah.
Right after that.
Yeah, I sometimes suspect that my showing of things gets them patched out of the game. Because someone will go, oh, I could get someone killed, I could just do this, I'll do it too, and then they ruin it.
Didn't I hear that some servers are kind of pissy about people recording their playthroughs?
Yes. Yeah. Well, streaming I understand. Them not being kosher on.
As far as I know, most servers are okay as long as you alert the admins.
Oh god, there's a tank.
Yeah, like when I wanted to record on some servers, I had to talk with the admins first, and we had a conversation.
I think it's mostly just to make sure you're not some kind of turbo meme lord who's just like, I'm just gonna record myself being a tater tot.
Yeah.
What about the... well... You remember Jokecast?
Who?
Or Sleepycast?
Oh yeah, Sleepycast.
And their little convention on a few servers.
On what?
The Sleepycast died.
They called out a couple servers.
Yeah, because they just griefed the fuck out of him. Sleepy himself griefed on most of these videos about SS13. He just briefed on the server. He's, from what I know, he's banned from mostly all of SS13 servers.
The thing is, and this is kind of one thing I can point out, is when someone like streams Space Station 13 who normally streams other stuff, it's where they're kind of trying to find something new in terms of content. They're like, oh, I'm an indie guy too. But the community kind of doesn't react well to someone who's like, wait, you usually cover AAA games for big money and endorse them. In between selling microphones and Hot Pockets and chairs and
30,000.
yeah, and fucking all that shit. You're trying to tell me that you play indie games? Nah, I don't believe it.
I just think people are sellouts.
No, just people just kind of... The Space Station 13 community is like, no, you're fake.
But, you know...
They think they're sellouts.
That market size of 1,000 people, though.
Well, that's the thing, is it's not... They don't do it for any market purpose. They do it because they're trying to reestablish themselves as like, oh yeah,
There's a tank behind B.
I'm a man of the people. I like indie games.
And I like Cheetos, but you don't hear me going on about it.
Since when did playing video games become basically the same as bureaucracy?
Yeah, I mean it's
as soon as the dollar amount was put onto it.
Well, that's the thing I've told people, is I said, if you want to see who's doing this out of the love of creating stuff and who's doing this for money and only money, remove all financial transactions from YouTuber and streamers and everything else.
And
just
see who keeps doing it.
Yeah. Probably the people who make near no money.
Sleeping Cast isn't the same as Yox Cast.
Sounds similar.
But it isn't. It's a different group. They just decided to copy paste. Well, copycat. Yoxcast.
I mean,
They
that's
sound like such an
50%
original
YouTube
and
at minimum.
creative group.
Can we push fucking A1? It has like no health left.
I just got mowed down when I tried to.
We need to kind of group to do it.
Oh, yeah, so it's Stamper and all those guys. I mean, they're a bunch of Newgrounds people. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, Newgrounds is like fucking dying.
Newgrounds died a long time ago.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about the last few people. It's like when you ever been to a restaurant and you go, wow, this restaurant looks like this is a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant. It could be good. And you go in there and everyone in the restaurant is like 70 years old and you go, wow, this restaurant is dying.
Yeah, I did that to lunch today, for a matter of fact.
That's what it feels like when you see some of these old websites. We're like, wow, everyone flash fucking animation. I remember, oh, what was it? Alien Hominid and, you know, the, God, there was the Nico Kids and the Russian roulette thing he did, and there was,
Skull Kid.
Yeah, I mean,
Samurai Asshole, all of those ones.
yeah, and it's, they're dead. And so when people are like, yeah, I was in fucking Newgrounds and blah, I'm like, yeah, but that's not really relevant anymore.
Hey, Tex. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Howdy.
We're ranting about YouTube and streamers and we're playing Angels Fall First, but I'm about to finish Angels Fall First for now because I need a food.
Oh god, help me. Oh god, I'm stuck.
Chicken.
You're gonna come back after you eat?
Well, maybe something else. I don't know what.
God damn it, I'm still installing the goddamn game. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ. You got it on like 32 floppy disks or what?
No!
Insert disk 16 of 37!
I saw an installation for Windows 8 on floppy disks, and it was just, I think it was like 400 floppies.
Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't be tedious.
The main problem I have is my max download speed is 2 megs.
Jesus fuck!
Jesus Christ!
Are you using chocobos to carry the signal?
No, but it's in the we have a god damn it, what is it called in English?
Modem?
No, we have the same network for the whole not the apartment complex because it's not an apartment complex, but a row of houses.
So a block.
An estate?
Neighborhood.
Not the whole neighborhood.
Housing estate?
Whatever its name is, I don't give a fuck.
It's probably something in Finnish and very specific that has 80 vowels in it.
I blew up A1 just to try and get a respite from Swarm, so I need to go and cap it.
We got 8 minutes, boys.
Oh, I'm taking an IFV over here, so... Or whatever.
We're trying to push, but they're still coming out of the woodwork.
Oh god.
Oh man, I almost made it
Well,
over to
I
you
was over
boys.
here and then I died.
Deep fries.
Yeah.
CK2.
I'm game for CK2
What are you talking
as well.
about?
Oh, you open CK2.
Yeah, I was gonna let it run in the background.
Fair enough.
Because I was doing an AI only game, but I'll do a multiplayer game if you want.
Alright, you're one of the people that knows what they're doing, right?
Roughly. Why?
Thank Christ.
His name is Deep Fries the Hands. Of course he's a professional.
I only have like 600 hours in this game.
Oh, yeah, that's not a whole lot.
He's an amateur.
A1's redropped.
I don't suppose you have the DLCs, do you?
All of it.
Oh, thank God.
Deep fries, don't forget we have,
I know. What, 7 o'clock as usual?
Yeah, wow,
Okay,
in
okay.
an hour and 10 or whatever it is.
Okay.
God, that can't be scary when you're hunting foot.
I'll be back while it loads up.
Down to strategy then?
Alright, no mods?
I was thinking some mods.
Alright, send them to me and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I got moided.
Alright, I'm gonna go push A3 instead, because I'm tired of pushing A1.
We were trying to get there on foot, but they just kept murdering us.
Yeah, they re-dropped A1 as well, so we have to start from the start again.
Sorry, they got 6 minutes left. I think we got this.
A1's dead already. Almost dead, it is.
If it's almost dead, let's push A1, boys. But yeah, in terms of channel shit, when people start approaching Space Station 13 that are bigger channels, I always go, what is this about? Now with like Lord Mandalore, when he did the guide to it, I said, wow, that's actually really informative. It's not dickish, it's not shitting on the community, and it didn't flood the community. Like, I didn't feel that there was a Mandalore tide after that. I was like, wow, this was actually quite well done.
Mandalore's video and your videos, and then one person telling me that Colonial Marines is like playing the, shit, what's the Imperial Guard RP? Only War? Whatever it is. That's what someone compared, Colonial Marines RP to, and I was like, well, that sounds pretty fucking cool, so...
Well, the thing with Mandalore is that, like, he ended up reaching out to me, strangely enough, when, I made an Eve video that got successful. It was like 70,000 views, and I had no idea how I did it. Just, I guess, timing and the right keywords, but, he reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm making an Eve video. I would like some Eve video makers who are better known in the community to, you know, for advice on this and that. And I was like, sure. And then we started talking about stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw your Space Station 13 thing. And we still talk about that. But yeah, I mean, he did a very good job on the Space Station 13 video. I wanted to hate it because it was a bigger channel covering Space Station 13, and he did a good job, and I can't hate it. I wanted to.
That's a good thing.
But I couldn't.
You hate the fact you can't hate it.
No, I made my peace with it. He did a good job. It was a guide, but it wasn't like stupid. There's a lot of very stupid guides to Space Station 13 that don't cover any information, and it's the same tired fucking memes like, oh man, here's how to play botany, let's grow weed, man. Oh, here's how to be a bartender, let's be rude to people and drink. Oh, here's how to be a doctor, oops, people die. I mean, it's just like, oh god, I've seen this 100 fucking times.
But if you're a bartender and you're drinking, you're not bartending, right?
Yeah. Well, you can, but it has to be funny. Like, my rule of thumb on playing any job in Space Station 13 is everyone having a fun time with you doing this job, or are you taking away from people's fun? If you enable people to have fun, like, if you write down on a napkin, like, help me, I'm being held hostage by the man in the corner, and you start a huge bar fight, like, that's funny. But if you just sit there and be like, fuck you, and drink and throw beer at them until you die, that's dumb. So it's like when Oni played Space Station 13 and he like died on TG to someone throwing glass at him. Like someone picked up garbage on the ground and whipped it at him and he died. And I was like, you had a double E-sword and you got fucking murdered. No wonder you won't let the people who are good at the game actually play on your private server. Because they would wreck your shit. Like if Krillbill got on there, he'd kill that whole server. He'd turn its ass inside out in about 15 seconds. Like you'd be like, oh, well, too bad the station's on fire. I mean, it would be so funny.
I've been robusted by some really weird shit, but never by a piece of thrown glass.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, it was one of those things of, you're a bigger channel trying to be, you know, oh, wow, I'm into this game. And I was like, nah, I don't buy it. Mandalore, yeah, he did a good job. I'm probably going to get some hate for having this opinion, but, you know, whatever.
I don't think Mandalore beyond SS13 is that much of a guy, considering that he went off on that huge fucking Pokemon rant.
Well, no, I'm just saying that it was really well done because it was a guide to Space Station 13, because the first step of Space Station 13 is, what the fuck is this?
Sure.
What am I seeing? Why, it's like the first guide to Dwarf Fortress is, okay, what is this? What's going on? Why is this interacting with this way? What is the point of all this? How is this played? He did a good job. Now, some people have said, like, Tex, are you upset you couldn't be in that? And I was like, we didn't talk at that point. And I don't think I would actually add anything useful. Because in that kind of guide, I'd be like, don't be a bitch! And then, you know, just that, no, that doesn't help. Like, yelling move freight over people talking does not help. It makes me feel better.
That's probably what it like, consist of. Move freight, don't die! Why are you dead? You're not moving freight!
Yeah.
Get back up! Move more freight!
When you sign on to cargo, you take on a debt of 100 crates, and Checkers wants his 100 crates.
You did the Pokemon bit in Mandalore's video. Is that Pokemon?
No, that was just somebody he knew.
Okay.
Boat doesn't play VG, I don't think. I think Boat plays TG only. I think. No, wait, he's done some CM, and I think I've seen him on Goon once, maybe. Like, each of the spacemen has their place. Like, Hippie plays Hippie. That's what he plays. Because, you know, it's his. Then you've got, Spicy plays Goon. He's a Goon guy. He knows Goon, like, he knows all the Solarium shit. Zawaka, when he does video, he does Goon. Yorp was a Goon guy. Plump Helmet Punk's a Goon guy.
I liked Mandalore's video on it, kind of for the same reason that I like watching your shit. You make money from doing it, but it's not your livelihood, really?
No, I mean, and the money I make from it more or less covers what I put back into it. Like,
right, which means you're not gonna bullshit anything about it just because if you don't bullshit, oh, you might not make the same profit you made last week. I like Mandalore because I never feel like Mandalore's bullshitting me.
No, like if Mandalore started saying like, brought to you by this audible.com so you can read the latest book or blah blah blah, you know his channel is dead. He is dead inside.
Yeah, I'd kind of stop watching at that point. That's why I liked his update video where he said like, I do this for free, so cool.
That fucking clutch. Holy shit.
Sort of being, does everyone have to be a starving artist?
Yes.
Well,
be a true artist, yeah.
No, just don't bullshit me.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is if you do it for a living, say this is my living. This is what I do as a living. This is how I make my money. But don't say, like, I'm a true artist of pure integrity and I want $10,000 a month, you know? Nah.
Oh, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
Bye.
Not true.
Nice.
So there's a middle ground, but just be honest, like you said. Anyways, that's gonna end it for now. I'll go do some other stuff in a little bit.
Cool, cool. You playing with your text?
Indeed. Always fun playing with you
I'm gonna
guys.
get drunk and see if I can get the balls to play Space Station.
Hey!
Hey!
Good for you.
Do it.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.